Can someone explain to me why YouTube is okay with this, but they age restrict my videos, they demonetize my videos, and they shadow ban my entire channel, but they're okay with this? This is fine, but my videos get demonetized. So what we've learned is words bad, anal play good. And that's what this is. Nina Drama wants me to eat her ass. There's no other explanation for why her AIDS-infected bungus is pointed right at my face. She wants me to bury my face in between her butt cheeks. That sick bitch. That is haram. She's not fit to be a Muslim wife. And if you're thinking, well, this has nothing to do with you, dude. She's not trying to seduce you. Oh yeah? You missed one little detail that proves all of this is for this guy. And if you missed it, we're gonna have to use the most advanced video technology available to mankind. Zoom in on that. Pause. Right there. What do you notice? Leopard print. That's right. That's right. You may have first thought that these were just black yoga pants, but they're not. They're not plain old black yoga pants. These are leopard print. Stealth leopard print. Listen, I am world famous for two things. My love of leopard print, being the straightest man alive, my impossibly wide shoulders, being the greatest journalist in history, never having had a gay thought, my knockout power, and how I'm hung like a horse with elephantitis. So Nina Drama knows that I love leopard print. And yes, she knows I exist. She's left a comment on one of my previous videos. Now listen, it's not just about me. In this training vlog, Nina Drama tries to thirst trap Alex Pereira and me. She's setting out traps for both of us. Ideally, she would like to catch me, but I've rejected her advances thus far, so she would be just fine having the consolation prize of Alex Pereira. So the question is, does Alex Pereira fall for her thirst trap? By the end of this video, you will have your answer. And that answer may shock you. Sewer discretion is advised. Now this would be a good time to pull out the hand of truth. Just look at this. Look at this 304 behavior, okay? She is trying to seduce the champ, all right? She wants his champion seed so that he can breed her to have champion children. That's what this is all about. Her boyfriend of 15 years is a sad little cuck. She doesn't want to procreate with him. She would have done it by now. It's been 15 years. No, she wants a champion inside her. That's right. That's why she wanted Strickland back when he was champ. That's why she wants Alex Pereira now. That's why she wants the king of the sewers. Now listen, it's not just about bungus, okay? She also tries to seduce with her feet. Look at this.
Try. She can't.
Did you see those close-ups on her feet? Did you see her close-ups? And she does that in all of her videos. All right, I'm not just imagining things, because a lot of her fans, the simps, have a sick foot fetish, and she indulges them. So they watch her videos. So they beat off their sad little peepees to pictures of her feet. MMA would be better off without Nina Drama in it, but she just continues to grow in popularity because of the simp population.
We came all the way out here to film today at Pereira MMA and Fitness. Alex is going to show me some stuff. I don't know, it's grappling, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's Alex's specialty, right? Grappling and jiu-jitsu. Listen, if you want to learn grappling and jiu-jitsu, you go to Alex Pereira. Yeah, this bitch is a real genius. And notice she's covered head to toe in black. Why? To cover up how fat she is. Black is slimming. If she wore all white, you would see what a blubberous whale she is. I covered that in a previous video when one time she made a mistake of wearing white. And I busted her. I busted her for the fat pig that she is. And she saw that video. And now she refuses to wear anything but black.
Courtesy of UFC shop.
I'm sorry, what? What? Oh, you have a gift from the official UFC shop. You have a gift from the UFC that you're passing along to Alex. Why would the UFC give it to you? Oh, I mean, wait, are you an industry plant? Are you secretly working for the UFC while pretending to be an independent content creator? When you watch Helen Yee or whatever the hell her name is, she's not passing along things from the UFC to the UFC fighters she's interviewing. Well, why does she have stuff that the UFC wants to give to Alex Pereira unless she works for them? How interesting. How very interesting. But no, she's not a plant. You're just jealous. You're a hater.
UFC chama?
Chama. UFC shop chama.
Tem que abrir aqui?
Wow.
Nova? New?
Yes.
God, what ugly swag. What ugly merch. Jeez. I think the world needs me to make some merch. Nobody has any style. This is the best the UFC can do. A completely plain shirt with just a tiny UFC logo in the middle. Yeah, that's beautiful, dude. But you know what's more interesting than her giving him a gray shirt is what's going on in the background. Did you catch that? Let's use the most advanced video technology available to mankind to zoom in on that. Pause right there. You see those two? You see that little kid and that chick? Watch what happens. Look at this. Look at this. She's choking out this innocent boy. And if it wasn't for me, nobody would have caught this. And that's why they call me the greatest journalist to ever live. And the straightest. Now, before we move on to the next thing, listen to this.
Wow. In Alex's words, thank you, UFC Store, UFCstore.com.
Thank you.
A pitch for UFCstore.com. Now, if she was an independent creator and UFCstore.com was sponsoring the video, she would say, hey, this video was sponsored by UFCstore.com. No, because this might as well be an official UFC video. That's just proof that she's an industry plant. Okay, and if you guys are still debating that, you're retarded, baby. Now let's move on so I can show you how much of a retard this chick is.
Pa, 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 pa.
Now they're trying to show her a simple combination, which shouldn't be hard for her to grasp because she has said many times that she trains in boxing. So let's see how quickly she picks up this combo.
Okay. Pa, 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 pa.
So yeah, you go in, you go pop, 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 pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
No, pop, 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 pop.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh my God, she's so stupid. She's not even getting the very simple rhythm of this combo. Okay, it's this broken rhythm where there's 3 punches, little break, and then a fourth. Pop, 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 pop. That simple. That's simple. Watch how long she struggles with this.
No. Pa, 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 pa.
Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop.
Não.
Vai, faz de novo.
Pa, 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 pa.
Pa, 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 pa.
Pop, pop, pop.
Pa.
You understand it now?
Wow, what a retard.
Pop, pop, pop.
Pa.
Pa.
Pop.
You got it.
She didn't get it though. She didn't get it though. You completed the final punch for her. And it's not over. It takes, oh my God. Let's just skip ahead here.
Eu.
Pop, 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 pop.
Não.
Nope.
Pa, 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 pa.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh my God. Oh my God. She has more CTE than the UFC fighters she interviews.
Pa, 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 pa.
Pop, 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 pop.
Não.
No, you guys don't need me. He's that's it. Pop, 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 pop.
Pa. More. Pa, 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 pa.
Ah. Pop, 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 pop.
Aê.
Oh, that only took 25 minutes. Good job, retard. But she's the most popular UFC commentator. I don't want to say journalist because that would be an insult to my profession. But she's closing in on 1.5 million subscribers and she's only been at this for, I don't know, 3 years or something. It's absurd. It's absurd. But I mean, hey, industry plant. An industry plant trying to get with the fighters. And if you don't believe me, listen to what she says here.
See?
Yeah.
All you lover.
More.
All you lover. Wow. Listen to that again.
See?
Yeah.
All you lover.
More.
All you lover. Wow. Wow. That is salacious. That is scandalous. But we're not here for boxing training, right? We're here for Alex Pereira's specialty, which is grappling.
Alex is going to show me the Peruvian necktie, but he made his own adjustments. It's called the Powhatan necktie. Okay, Alex.
Vamos começar na posição. Né?
Eu vou.
Okay.
Aí sai do sprawl, pá, vem aqui, lateral.
Jesus.
Joga a mão aqui por dentro, ó, do pescoço.
Okay.
Mão com mão aqui.
So he goes like that.
Joga por cima do pescoço, ó.
Jesus. Alex.
E já cai aqui, ó.
Now, I just want to point out how gay Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is. That it can make the second most dangerous man on the planet look like a homosexual. Here he is, lying in the missionary position, legs spread wide, looking like an absolute twink. If Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu makes the second greatest striker in the world look like a flaming pole smoker, how do you think it's making you look?
Eu vou tirar o peso.
He take the weight off.
Se eu ver que ela não se mexeu, aí eu já jogo minha perna antes, ó.
Oh my God.
Oh, see, he throw the leg.
The cameraman understands the assignment. The assignment. The assignment. Assignment. And the sad thing is the cameraman is her boyfriend. Yeah. Watching her simp for absolute alpha male killers. Watching her shake her ass, literally twerk for these guys. In my last Nina Drama Alex Pereira video, and there have been 3 of them. This is the 3rd one. There's a whole series of Nina Drama Alex Pereira videos I've done. In the previous one, she twerked for him multiple times as her boyfriend filmed it. And if you're thinking her boyfriend is some hapless victim, I mean, he's the one going around trying to capture the most depraved camera angles. Like, let's back up a second here. Okay, so the camera starts off here, right? He could have kept the camera here, which would actually be a better angle as far as instruction, right? If you're trying to teach this to the audience, hey guys, look at this move, this is a better angle. Not being inside her anal sphincter. But he knows what pays the bills. He knows what pays the bills. So look what he does. He's standing here at this angle. What does he do? What does he do? Oh, I gotta go for the ass shot. Gotta go for the ass shot. Comes back here. Now we can barely see what Alex is doing. You know, we would see this better from the opposite angle because we could see what Alex's arm is doing. We can't see what his arm is doing. If he was this side, we would actually see what's going on, but we wouldn't see her anus, right? And that's what this is about. That's how she got to 1.5 million subscribers so quickly. I mean, also because she had the support of the UFC and had access to all the UFC fighters for the best interview opportunities. And the cameraman, the cuck boyfriend cameraman, just keeps doing this over and over again. So this was one time. Let's jump ahead.
So, for one or single?
Oh, and strong.
Ó, vem pro lado aqui, ó, pesando, entendeu? Aqui, eu grudo aqui, eu posso grudar aqui e fazer a primeira. Né?
Heavy, and he can do.
So he went for the butt shot as opposed to going circling this way so he can see what the hell Pereira's doing with his arms. Right? But hey, again, this is not the last time. Let's skip ahead.
So I have to be on the side.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Strong. Get
then I'm
there.
here.
Now you're gonna throw your leg. Take your arm out. Throw your leg on top of his head. No. Then you gotta go here.
Look at that. The cameraman comes all the way from here to get that shot. Look again. Look where the cameraman started. Look where the cameraman started. The cameraman started out here. He ends up with his back to this mat just to get the shot of her bungus. Watch.
Arm out. Throw your leg on top of his head. No. Then you gotta go here. Like you.
Oh.
Now you sit.
Wow, and that's her boyfriend. And that is her boyfriend. Cuck of the century. Cuck of the century. And I mean, they've been married. Oh, sorry. They've been dating for, I think she has said 15 years in interviews. Have you ever heard of people dating for 15 years and not getting married? What is that? And she's now in her late 30s? So you've been dating for 15 years. You didn't get married. You haven't had kids. What are you doing? What is going on here? What kind of arrangement is this? Is this some sort of open relationship where she gets to be absolutely railed by these UFC fighters while he films them? Is that what this is about? I mean, it's strange, man. It's strange, man. 15 years without getting married? 15 years. And you didn't get married. Now listen, I'm not saying, hey, everybody, go out there and get married. But dating somebody for 15 years, that's just strange. That's just strange. Now, the question we asked at the start of this video was, does Nina Drama's thirst trap work on Alex? Because in her 2 previous attempts, which I documented, you can go watch those videos. One of them was demonetized, right? She was unsuccessful. Alex Poatan Pereira rejected her advances. Watch what happens next.
Oh, the more you choke.
More you choke.
A outra não. Quando eu tiro a perna, aí...
Wow! Wow! Did you catch that? Let's back that up. Now, I want to point out that this is after 20 minutes of runtime. She has worn him down with thirst trap after thirst trap. And he finally gives in. Look at this.
A outra não. Quando eu tiro a perna...
Right there. He spread her legs even wider. Disgusting behavior from the champ, but I don't blame him. A man can only take so much before he cracks. It's her fault. It's her fault. It was entrapment, essentially. It was entrapment. But he fell for it, and he's getting an erection. If you don't believe me, let's just skip ahead and I'll show you.
Esse não é verdade.
Okay.
Look so you can see it's true.
It's when you let go.
Na verdade, foi pra ser verdade.
It's when he lets go that like my whole body just goes like this. Dude, that's really hard.
That's really hard. That's really hard. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's your fault, bitch. It's your fault. You kept shaking your ass. Because her head was in between her legs. Her head was pressed against his erection. Yeah, you better believe it's going to be hard when you shake your ass in front of him. That's the thing with women. They dress like whores and then go, oh my gosh, did you look at my chest? My eyes are up here. Oh. Ugh. The modern woman is just, just avoid at all costs, okay? Avoid the modern woman at all costs. And avoid Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Again, look how gay the second most dangerous man in the world looks right now. In a classic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu position. Just don't do it. Just don't do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu unless you want people to think you're a gay. Now, if you are a secret, closeted gay, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the sport for you, my friend. Yeah, because then you get to spend hours every day if you want, with men in between your legs. Sweaty men, sweating all over you. It's the perfect activity for closeted gays. Now, before I let you go, I just want to give you further proof that Nina Drama is, in fact, a UFC plant. Because, listen to what she says here, and I'll remind you, this video was not officially sponsored by the UFC. Otherwise, she would have to disclose that. Listen to what she says here.
Make sure you get your pay-per-views for March 8th for 313, where Alex is going to be defending his title against Magomed Ankalaev.
Why would you be telling people to go get the PPV for a UFC event? You just want to make money for the UFC out of the goodness of your own heart?
Okay, guys, make sure you get your tickets. There's still some left. Don't miss out. Pay-per-view, March 8th, 313. Alex is defending his title against Magomed Ankalaev.
Wow. Shilling the PPV, shilling buying tickets to go to the event itself. Yeah, but she's not an industry plant. Nope, that's all in my head. Anyways, check out my playlist right here of Nina Drama being scandalous in the UFC.